Michael. I've been with Ocado for nearly 10 years now. I joined after semi-retiring from the financial services world. What was supposed to be a short-term gap has ended up me being here nearly 10 years, so just love it.
Technology is transforming how delivery drivers like Ocado's Michael Gaskell work. When he clocks in, he puts his palm on a scanner. He then receives a printout of his route and checks his dispatch time on a monitor on the wall that looks much like the departure screen at an airport.
Technology has moved on. When I first joined, we were using a little TomTom device and lots of paperwork to help us deliver the shopping. And now we've moved on. We now have computers. Our routes are downloaded to the computer. The customer's shopping is there. There's a tote scanner. We can scan the customer's shopping to ensure that we're delivering the right goods to the right customer.
There's also a camera on the dashboard triggered if he clips a curb or brakes suddenly. It caused some controversy among some drivers when it was introduced. They fretted about the arrival of Big Brother, but Mr. Gaskell says they've now all forgotten it's even there. While Mr. Gaskell enjoys his job delivering groceries, not all drivers enjoy the same work conditions. Mick Ricks, National Officer with the GMB Union, overseeing transport and logistics, warns of what he calls the new, sharp end of the business among those delivering parcels.
You've got franchise owners, so they're owner-drivers, but then you've also got the more informal sector, which is generally known within the sector as the mums and pops, who get paid a delivery drop. So they don't get paid an hourly wage, they don't get any sickness arrangements, they don't get any holiday pay. They have to pay for their own vehicles, they have to pay for their own fuel. There's a massive increase in working hours for people when they're in the peak period, so in the run up to Christmas. Some of these people will be working for 14, 15 hours a day, and actually their take-home pay, when you actually analyse it, is less than the national minimum wage.
But technology is advancing at such a rate that some have speculated that robots could replace delivery drivers altogether.
Technology is becoming increasingly intelligent, and as a result it's able to substitute not just for the routine manual work that we've seen substituted by technology in the past, but increasingly for routine cognitive work, like that, for example, performed by a delivery driver in navigating their way around an unfamiliar city. So as a result, we estimate that as much as 47% of current US employment might be at risk of automation over the next 20 years or so. The difference between a self-driving car and a self-driving drone is that, of course, there's much more structure present on a road than there is in the open air. In the air above our heads, there's much less structure, there's a lot more potential confusion, and it's much more difficult to imagine automation taking root in the near future.
Technology is changing the delivery driving role, just as, say, secretaries' work has been changed by the smartphone and email. Yet we're a long way off drones doing home deliveries. Some companies see the customer-facing role of drivers as even more important, as shoppers prefer to buy online. For Mr. Gaskell, the human interaction is what makes the service rewarding, not just to customers, but also to him. Emma Jacobs, Financial Times, London.